Hi there, Colin Lamb, aka the Tone Wizard, back again with yet another truly informative video, and I am truly excited because in today's video we are going to be looking at this. This is a $13 Shure SM57 clone that I ordered off Wish.com, and don't worry, it's sterilized. Now, why is it sterilized? I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they're worried that it could have that disease that's going around. You know, the one that makes young women sing like Lord. Could also be that disease that makes your bass player sing all of his background vocals in a falsetto for no apparent reason. Or it could be something else. I don't know. I'm excited to open it though, and I'm going to breathe in deeply because I will take my chances in life. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. I'm going to show you what's inside, and then we're going to have a look at it in comparison to the actual Shure SM57, the legit microphone that I have here. And we're going to see how they compare just on physical construction and appearance. And then I'm going to do a bit of a blind shootout for you. So I'm going to record an acoustic guitar and a vocal with each mic on separate tracks, and I'm going to play them for you, and I'm not going to tell you which one is which, and then you can decide if one is worth $13 and the other's really worth $130, or if after listening to it there's absolutely no meaning to anything you've ever heard or seen in your life based on the results of this truly in-depth comparison. All right, so once again, I paid about 13 bucks for this bad boy. This guy was 130, and those prices are in Canadian. With the shipping, I think the shipping was $10 or something like that. So it's $22, $23 in total. And I'm actually excited for this because I've been in Vegas for a while, and this guy came shortly before that. And I want to open this up and see what $13 will get you on the shady Wish microphone market. I certainly can't tell you. It gets you some half-decent packaging. I mean, look at this. It actually says Shure. It actually says Shure on the box. Wow, that is, and it's, you know what? Shure has a copyright there, and they have a copyright here. So maybe Shure's just selling the boxes off. And look at this packaging, man. I could sleep comfortably. I could get down there and have a nice little naparoo on this lovely thing. I think I'm just gonna drift off and dream of a... So, yeah, I'm afraid to burst the bubble here. It's full of air from China or somewhere like that. I didn't really see where this came from, but I'm excited to check this out. Actually, it looks like I can probably get in there without having to burst this little bubble. Nope, we gotta get in there. These unboxing videos, these are really the backbone of my plan to economize my channel. Oh, the bubble burst. Anyways, let's pull this out here. So there it is. Look at that, side by side. $13, $123, $129. And it says the exact same shit on the side of the case there. That is absolutely uncanny. So I'm going to put a link to this on Wish where you can buy it. I'm not sponsored by Wish or anything. If it turns out to be half decent, I think everybody should probably buy one. But so far, this is absolutely uncanny here. And look at that. It comes with a little pouch and even you got a little mic holder here. And it says Shure on it too. Wow, this is eerie, people. There's some warranty and stuff in there. Product registration card. I don't think we'll be sending that off. A user guide compared to the Shure user guide. It's like the exact same. This is eerie. Shure didn't put the little thing on there. They left it in here. Okay, but the good people, wherever this came from, they did put it on there. And it comes with a little leather pouch here. It's significant. Oh, they skimped on the pouch size. Look at that, eh? Well, and but really, the Shure pouch feels a little better. But anyways, who cares about that? Let's open up this damn microphone. Let's get to the meat of the matter. I might even, if these are virtually similar, I may have to mark one so I don't forget which one is which. But look at that. It says Shure on it. It's got the little windscreen. Wow. This is actually pretty cool. You can tell that one, okay, so this one here, I mean, you can see that it's a little cheaper. So the one in my right hand is the real one. The one in my left hand is the fake. And just feeling them, I can feel there's a length. It looks like there's, no, yeah, the Shure one might be, no, they're the same size. But the Shure one definitely has a little more weight to it. So we'll see what that's all about. Now, you can usually pop the top. Okay. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Uh-oh. I may have just toasted the microphone here, but anyways, let's plug this in here. Hopefully I haven't toasted the microphone. That would be hilarious, but usually you can kind of unscrew these here, and this one seems to be firmly in place. But anyways, I'm going to plug these in, do a little shootout, and we'll see what's what. Okay, so I've got my DAW opened up here. I'm using Mixcraft Pro Studio 9. If you're not familiar with Mixcraft, it's a really great full-featured alternative to some of the more subscription-based expensive programs like Pro Tools and etc. So if you're looking for a new DAW, maybe check that out. But anyways, I've got opened up here six audio files. I've got 3 sets of 2. And basically, one of the tracks will be recorded with the authentic Shure microphone, and the other one will be recorded with the $13 allegedly Shure microphone. And I'm going to play them. I'm only going to play them once, because I think if I replay them and you can sit there and listen, I don't think that's how people listen to music in general. I don't think anybody, is really going to be paying that much attention. And there's a lot of elitism with gear and with recording. And the reason why I kind of got this mic is I wanted to see what a cheaper piece of equipment looked like, because I've gotten a lot of cheaper guitar pedals lately that are like $20 and stuff. You can check out some of those. I've demoed some of those on the channel. You can check those out, and some of them really aren't that bad. And as I've kind of been saying on my channel, you would rarely go to a show and then after the show be dissatisfied and go up to the band and be like, I just think your chorus pedal sucks. Like, that just never happens. So in any event, we've got the 3 sets of files here. One will be talking, one will be singing, and one will be acoustic guitar. Now, any SM57, regardless of its true manufacturer, is not the best vocal mic or acoustic guitar mic. Certainly in a live setting, they would be something that people would use. But if you were seriously doing a lot of recordings, you probably wouldn't use them. But that being said, talking and singing and acoustic guitar are fairly relatable to most people. So I thought that would be a good baseline for everybody to hear. So I put just a touch of reverb on each of the channels because nobody really listens to dry signal. You don't have dry signal on a record. And I just thought it would be weird to just have a dry signal. So I did normalize the guitar tracks because they were a little quiet, but I didn't really want to manipulate the settings on the interface or the preamp. So these are all under the same settings. And I'm only going to play each file one time. You're going to get one chance to listen to it. Then I'll do a little pause, and then I'll play the next file. So let's just jump right on in here. So this is the first track of just talking, again, with just a touch of reverb. This is a Shure SM57 microphone. I'm the tone wizard. Occasionally, I'm frightened in the night without explanation. Okay, so that was the first file. And just let me solo the next one. So here's the second talking file. This is a Shure SM57 microphone. I'm the tone wizard. Occasionally, I'm frightened in the night without explanation. Okay, so I guess I'm going to say which of those 2 files I prefer. So I prefer the second file there. It sounded a little clearer and a little stronger and a little better. And before you think about it too much, I'm going to say that the first file was fake and the second file was the legit Shure mic. So we'll just play those back again and see, having heard that, if you can hear a difference. So here's the first one, the fake mic. This is a Shure SM57 microphone. I'm the tone wizard. Occasionally, I'm frightened in the night without explanation. Okay, and again, here is the legit Shure microphone file. This is a Shure SM57 microphone. I'm the tone wizard. Occasionally, I'm frightened in the night without explanation. Okay, so I preferred the second file. For whatever reason, just sounded a little cleaner to me, a little better. So I've obviously juggled the order for these. So now we're actually going to go down to the third set. Well, no, we'll do the singing here. But anyways, before you're thinking about it too much, I'm going to play the second set of tracks here, and these were just a little bit of singing, again with just a touch of reverb.
Yesterday we lost our lives, tomorrow we were born. Fortune smiled upon us, sacrificed the Argus, all that he might help us see.
Okay, that was number one. And here is the second.
Yesterday we lost our lives, tomorrow we were born. Fortune smiled upon us, sacrificed the Argus, all that he might help us see.
Okay, so that was the second one, and so my first reaction is that I like the second track better, and that's just my first reaction. I recorded these, I made sure that they weren't crackling or anything, and then I just said I wasn't going to listen to them back. So my first reaction is that I like the second one, and I actually can't remember which. Ooh, I wrote down the results, and I kind of forgot which was which, but the second track is actually the fake mic. So what does that mean? I do not know. Okay, so we're going to just keep things moving along here. Now with the acoustic guitar, I had my Larrivee, an 03 Larrivee. It's pretty decent acoustic guitar. Pointed the mic just angled slightly down at the 12th fret. I had to turn the gain up on the preamp actually a little bit because it was a little quiet. And then I normalized the track just to bring the levels up. So if I was recording an acoustic guitar, I probably personally wouldn't use an SM57 unless it was a live setting and I didn't have anything else available. The SM57 is great in live settings because it doesn't pick up a lot of sort of atmospheric noise, and it generally picks up mostly what you point on it. So that's, in my opinion, why they get used a lot in a live setting for acoustic guitars or something like that. And maybe the person doesn't have a DI or a pickup in the guitar. So we are going to play the second set of files. I'm going to play this one here first for some reason. Not sure why yet. But anyways, and again, I can't really remember which one is which. So you be the judge here. Here's a playthrough. Okay, so that's the first one there, and before you've had too much time to think about it, let's just play the second one. Okay, so my first reaction to those two files is that they need a little bit of EQ, to be honest with you. But no, my first reaction in terms of quality is that I prefer the first, this one here, which was the second one that I showed you. So this was actually the real Shure mic, and the other track was the fake one. So why don't we actually just listen to the fake one again here, just to kind of see again what the difference is. I'll just play a little bit of it, because I noticed right here. Get this one up. There's just, in
in my opinion, there's a lot more body to the real Shure for the acoustic guitar than there is to the fake. But anyways, that's the Shootout. And, let me know what you think about those two things. Again, what I would say is that all of these files probably need some EQ. And again, if I was really going to record a nice vocal or whatever, I'd use my SM7B with a nice preamp and stuff like that, and you do editing and all that. But just first impressions, plugging them in, and what do they sound like, which is usually what a SM57 in a live setting is used for anyways. I would say that there are some pretty good differences there.
Okay, so that was pretty fun, and it's time to draw some conclusions here, and I'll give you another view of the two mics here. So this is the real one, and this is the fake one, and you can see that there is a defined color difference in the windscreen and the body, and you can tell that this one's just a kind of cheap sticker, and this is a little bit better quality. This also swivels, and this does not. So if you're ever buying one of these online, if you're looking to buy a real one, on Craigslist or wherever you go to meet somebody, just try and give it a swivel. If it swivels, you got a real one. If it don't, you probably got one of these. There's also, if you can bring one along, there's a noticeable weight difference. So what are my conclusions? Well, for $13, I'm very happy with this microphone. If I had just $13 to spend on one microphone forever, I would confidently say that it would be this microphone, because it sounded okay. Like there's probably some technical stuff and frequency stuff that somebody who knows a lot more about this kind of thing could explain to you, that comprise the difference between the two. But this was pretty good for 13 bucks. I did prefer the authentic mic on two of the tracks. It could have just been the take. I don't really know. I didn't want to do anything too elaborate, because I thought just plug straight in, point it at something, see what it sounds like would be the best way to go. So what do I think that the practical applications for this $13 Shure SM57 clone would be? Right off the bat, I used to do sound at a crappy bar, and they were always having stuff stolen, and everything was always being damaged, and this $13 mic would be absolutely perfect for that scenario, right? Nobody would know that it was a fake unless they really looked at it. In a bad room with bad sound and a bad sound guy, it would sound just as good as an authentic one. In most live settings, I would hazard to guess that this would probably sound just as good in the lower end of sort of live music in a dive bar. If you had a lot of punk bands or young kids, or if you had a sort of rotating cast of sound men, this would be awesome. If you lost 3 of these, it would still cost you less than $100, and you could buy 6 and you'd be set. Now again, I don't know the durability of this thing, but for 13 bucks, it's fantastic. I'm just gonna go out and say it. Will I be using it for recording? Not if I have the other one available, and not unless I need it. So yeah, my overall opinion of this, $13 well spent. And like I say, if you needed a bunch of sort of, expendable microphones, I would totally recommend it for a small live venue, or if you had touring bands coming in, or just a bunch of randos coming in. That's what I think this mic would be perfect for. You could use it for drums, you could use it for singing, you could use it for acoustic instruments, small percussion instruments, anything like that. So that was that Shootout. Thank you for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to do so. And please, by all means, let me know in the comments what you think about this mic, or if you have any disagreements with anything I've said. I'd love to hear it. So I have nothing else going on, so just type away.